Hello my friend and welcome to my channel. Today I've got bases loaded lacquer shutout and Sally Hansen Insta Dry, Peeps Blue, Whirlwind White, and Turqesa Brillante. I've started off with Niltix Formula 2 and I'm going in with bases loaded lacquer shutout. It's my favorite like white. It's just a beautiful white cream. Unfortunately, she is not selling polishes at the moment. My fingers are crossed that maybe one day she'll do it again. I don't know. We'll see. But while I have it, I'm going to use it and enjoy it and be thankful that I have it. As you can see, it's a one coater. Sometimes I do two coats depending on what I'm doing, but today I'm doing a water marble, so I don't really need to do the two coats. So I'm just going to do the one coat today. Getting all around my sidewalls and across the edges. By the way, this finger that I'm painting right now, this fingernail, is cracked right at the free edge. So it has a honking patch on it. So that's why it looks a little funny. A little wider, a little fatter. It's okay though. We're going to get through it. I'm going to go in with my cleanup brush and do a little bit of cleaning up. I don't always do this at this point in my manicure. But today, since I'm water marbling, I am. I'm going to use the Excuse Me top coat and get it to dry down so we can head on to the water marble part. As you guys know, I love me some water marbling. I do. I love it. I'm going to cap that free edge real quick. Alright, and there's a swatch photo of Shutout on its own. And here we go. I'm going to use a little piece of tape across the tip of my finger underneath and gonna smush that down and make it, accurate. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of latex, and this one's not available either anymore. If you do find it somewhere, grab it. It's good, real good. Probably one of my favorites ever. I don't think she's doing polishes and stuff anymore either. I did have a little piece that was sticking down on my nail, so now that it's dry, I'm just kind of pulling it back and sticking it onto itself, but out of my way on the nail. Tap, tap, tap. All right, here we go. Got a Sally Hansen Insta Dry, and this one is Peeps Blue. And then this one is Whirlwind White. I had to make a label because I covered up the top. And then Turqesa Brillante. I don't know if I'm doing that, butchering it. It's okay. I got a cup of room temperature water, regular water, and I'm going to build a bullseye. Put the first drop in, run my toothpick around the edge of the cup to draw all the polish out to the edge and anchor itself. And then we're going to go in with the white, and then the turquoise, and then the white again, and then the Peeps Blue. So I'm alternating. I'm doing white between each of them, but I'm alternating between the two colors. Now these colors right here look very similar on camera, but it's okay. We're gonna end up doing this whole manicure anyway, just the way it is. So we're gonna build our bullseye, and now we're gonna use a little toothpick to draw in our design. Kind of going from the center out and up, and and then I'm drawing back in from the edges to the center. And got my design built it. I'm going to dip two nails at once. I've already done my thumb. I don't know if you can see it. Going to line it up, dip down, pinch that cut between my thumb and my fingers so I can get the excess off the top. I did have to blow on it a little bit to get it to dry so I could get it all up with the toothpick. I'm going to slowly pull my fingers out, and ta-da! We have some water marbles. I'm going to remove this protection real quick, the tape and the latex. I like to do that. And I could see that there wasn't anything sticking, so I didn't have to run my toothpick around the edge of my nail. I wasn't worried about pulling up. I have done that before. But this one I could tell there was definite lines that I could tell that it wasn't connected. So I wasn't going to be messing up my design. Alright, here we go again. We're going to build another bullseye. That one went all the way to the edge, so I didn't even bother with the toothpick. And we're alternating white, green, or turquoise, and then blue. Do white in between each of them. And I really had a good time with this one. It was an easy manicure. I know a lot of people are really intimidated with doing water marbles, but I can say it's all in finding polishes that play nice in the water. I do little practice, with little strips of paper, or I use index cards that I've cut into little strips just to practice to see if they're drying, because some polishes just dry too fast to do water marbling with, and some of them don't play nice together. So you've just got to kind of play with it. Once you find, some that work, a lot of times those that in that brand will work. Sometimes, it does, and sometimes it don't. All right, so we're going to get that latex and tape off real quick. It's sticking to me. There we go. Yay. Success. All right, I'm going to go in with a Q-tip and some acetone and clean up any big spots that went past my protection, and also up under the nails. So you get in there, dig in with that little Q-tip, and reload, get some more acetone, and then I'm just cleaning up. It's kind of self-explanatory, kind of, but it's all good. And I really liked this one. I was happy with how it turned out. It was kind of summer vibes because it was, the crisp white, and then we've got the like what I'd call a medium blue, sky blue, and turquoise. And I thought it was pretty good for summer. Here I'm going in with my cleanup brush and some acetone, just cleaning up what I didn't get up with the Q-tip and what wasn't covered with the tape or the latex. But it's very minimal cleanup. And I am good with some minimal cleanup. But I've told y'all before, I find the cleanup part pretty much therapeutic. It doesn't bother me to do cleanup. Which I guess is a good thing because I'm always making messes. Alright, so I'm using the end of my orange wood stick, which we call Woody, to kind of flatten out these bubbles that sometimes they happen. And then I'm going to go in with the She Modern Sealer Stamping Clear Matte, and I'm just going to seal these in. I just decided I would start doing that on water marbles too sometimes. And there it is, mattified. Now I'm going in with the Essie Speed Setter top coat. It's a glossy, quick dry top coat. And I've almost finished my first bottle of this, so I've already gotten a backup because I've decided I do really like it. Gonna cap my free edge here. And voila. Hi, Woody. How you doing? Out here helping Mom clean up her mess. And there is my final picture. I loved it. I hope you loved it. I want to thank you for watching. Until next time, be good to yourself.